Hello guys, welcome to your reading. I just did a vlog about, uncertainty in life, how our thoughts can trick us into thinking that we're on the path. And we got to be careful with that because it tends to make us identify of who we are. The question is, are you are? Yeah, see with the Queen of Wands here. Some of us here, apparently maybe on this spiritual journey or, working on something that's just taken a while. But for the ones that are on this little spiritual journey, just let you know you're already there. Just tell yourself that each and every day. That's your affirmation. I'm already there. Comment down below if anyone's watching this reading. I already am. I'm already there. Now, for the ones that are not on the spiritual journey, who is working on like a project or a job, just keep in mind, you have the wisdom here, and that wisdom, it's planting the seeds and it's causing you to grow like this. It's causing it to grow like a sunflower. I don't know, about sunflowers, but usually in the last 2 weeks, that's when it explodes and it grows like dramatically. But a couple of weeks beforehand, it's like you don't see the results and it just feels like nothing's happening. And, just let you know that progress you're making, you're doing a good job. I mean, you're still there, man. You're just one step at a time. And, I see a lot of lines here. I guess the little cat here would be included. The lines in the back, the lion on the seats, sensing Leo energy. So maybe, this might be a creative outlet. Might need to take a more creative approach to what you're trying to achieve here. And the best way to do that is maybe take a step back and do some meditation or zazen, which is Zen meditation. Okay. See some queen energy here. Again, that creativeness. Again, once we use that knowledge, it's going to cause this. I mean, you're going to, whatever you're doing, it's it's going to create stability back into your life. This thing that you're working on, it's going to prosper. And I like to use my, mountains over here as a symbology of, going over that hurdle. And, let's just not be a hare down here. And of course, this hare is or this rabbit here is camouflaged. This is a tortoise, you are the tortoise, not the hare. Don't rush this process. Take your time. Because with these roses, it's going to blossom. I mean, some of us here might be, again, with that knowledge, wisdom, with the Queen of Wands, this may not be, a project. It may not be a business. It might be, a connection that you're trying to work on. A relationship, perhaps. Something very materialistic that you're working on. And, okay, Nine of Wands. It seems like to me this is going to bring emotional stability back into your life. You know, you're going to be grounded. No one's going to nudge you or take away anything from you. You know, you stand in their way in a good way, I would say. Or I wouldn't say you're standing in their way for, you know, like you're minding your own business, but, you know, there's some people out there who may not want to see you accomplish what you're trying to accomplish, but they can't get in your way because, you know, and they can't bring you down either, because you have this emotional stability that's coming slowly back into your life. Yep. What do you say? Like these conflicts of people in your past, again, because you're focusing on your dream job, or you're on this, you know, this path, the pathless path, and, you know, it requires you to leave things behind. Because if you're focusing on those things, you know, the time that you're spending focusing on that's time that you're losing focus on the things that you're trying to accomplish in life. Again, we have to slowly, you know, as these swords dropping, like it looks like this guy is slowly dropping these things away. You know, we may be grieving about our old selves, our old ego. Kind of like I did when I gave up on my travel business. And it wasn't because I couldn't do it. It's because I spread myself too thin. I really want to just focus on my content creation and my art. I'm a creator. I mean, I guess travel business is creating, but at the same time, it just felt like it took me away from other things I want to do in life. Yeah, because once we take this away, we become the star of our own reality. And, you know, it's going to be abundance. It's going to be beautiful, you know. It's going to, like, whatever we're working on, when we become that star, you know, we can grow into this being that's, you know, stable in our life. And let me see here. So have patience. You know, people are on that pathless path, you know, you really don't need to do anything. There's nothing you need to do. You're already there. And the people who are not on that path, who are working on their projects, have patience. Again, the tortoise race. You are the star, whoever you are. And I appreciate you being a part of this channel. Last card. Let's see what the Angel Inspiration deck has to say. Have faith in what you're doing. You already got this. Tell yourself this each and every day. You're already there. You're already there, guys. You're already done with your spiritual journey. You already accomplished your project. And as soon as you put that in your head, you know, there's going to be less worries, and then with less worries, there's going to be more ideas flowing into you that you never could ever dream or imagine of. Thank you guys for being part of this reading. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye for now.